Hello everyone, welcome to the preview show delivered by FedEx. I'm your host Alan Cavanna. Joining me again, special guest Chris Rice, NASCAR Nationwide Series crew chief and NASCAR.com analyst. We're going to Sweet Home Alabama, Talladega. You ready for this?
Oh man, if I'm so ready for Alabama, how can you not like Talladega? So much history there, and do they run fast? Do you remember when Bill Elliott ran so fast at Talladega? This is a cool place to go. I'm so excited, as I am every week, to go to a NASCAR track.
Yeah, normally when you're going to tracks, I'm just thinking as a crew chief here, I'm thinking about handling and, tires and shocks and springs and all this stuff. And then I think Talladega, and I wondered, you just throw all that out the window? Give me the crew chief's perspective. How do you plan for Talladega?
Well, you do not throw all that out. I was telling you a little while ago, I go to the 7 post and we work on just getting that splitter just right down on the ground. As you can see, as they're going down the back straightaway, you want that splitter way down on the ground and as low as you can get that race car. So to do that, you still do the things we do every week. Yes, the being loose, the being tight is not going to come in effect, but you got to find a good dancing partner. And now that we can't bump, you really got to find a good dancing partner, but also you still got to be able to tug on that steering wheel when you get in the corner and that thing don't want to come around. So.
All right, and before you race, you must qualify, and this will be the first time the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series cars use the group qualifying system at a super speedway. It's so anticipated they're going to show this live on Fox on Saturday, and Chris, you have some experience with this because the Nationwide Series did this group qualifying at Daytona. So what can drivers, fans, teams, all these guys, what can they expect when they're doing this at more than 200 miles an hour?
Well, at Daytona, our Ream Toyota Camry was really good by itself, but once we got to going in this drafting, qualifying thing, and it was all new to all of us, and we got haywire. I didn't know where to be. We didn't know where to go. So these guys in these Cup cars are going to be the same way, but they're going to look for their teammates because teammates are going to be trying to find each other. They're going to really stay as a group. All your Hendrick cars will be together. All your Roush cars will be together because the more you can get straight in the line, catching a draft off of some of the other cars, that's when they're going to go fast. And they're looking to maximize that speed from the start-finish line, which is way down towards turn 1, all the way around back to the start-finish line. 1 lap's all you're going to get, but it might take 10 to do it.
All right, it's going to be exciting. And as we saw last year in the race, everyone in this field has a shot at winning. David Ragan used a last-lap push from his teammate David Gilliland to get the checkered flag. It was one of the most memorable moments from 2013. Now, Chris, normally on a weekend, maybe you have 10, 20 cars that have a legitimate shot at winning. On Sunday, it's like you have 42 competitors who can all get that checkered flag. How do you plan for that as a crew chief when you have that many competitors?
Well, I can tell you, you sit here and you watch these guys sit on top of the box. Chad Canal, Steve Letarte, all they're doing is they're doing fuel mileage. We work that race backwards. You start from the end and you work the race backwards. And all you can do is keep fuel in the race car, the Sunoco fuel in the race car, and have good Goodyear tires on it at the end and let the drivers do their job at the end. And I'm telling you, you watch Dale Earnhardt Sr., it's all about where you place yourself in the wind, in the air, right there at the end of the race. Just like you said, David Ragan did last year. All
right, and this brings us to this week's FedEx Social Pick of the Week. Here's what we want to know. The winner of Sunday's race will come from what starting position? Will it be 1st through 10th, 11th through 20th, or 21st through 43rd. You can vote at NASCAR.com/social. We want to hear from you. Now, Chris, the big question, who's winning in Talladega?
Hey, guys, did you see my pick last week? Jeff Gordon. What did I tell you? Jeff Gordon is turning it around.
Didn't win, though.
He didn't win, but he finished second. Beat your guy. But, guys, I'm going to go with no other than our Toyota teammate, Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth is going to bring that JGR car home in victory lane. They're going to spray all the Gatorade and everything else that they spray, Coca-Cola, and he is going to be our victory in victory lane this weekend.
All right, love the pick. He's a master at the super speedways. I'm going out on a limb. I'm saying Austin Dillon is going to win. The number 3 car is going to win in Talladega. Earlier this year, I picked him to be a surprise member of the chase when that comes around, and I had this race in mind. We saw what he did last year in Talladega. He was running right up in that lead pack until the final lap and unfortunately got in sort of a bad wreck and didn't make it to the finish line. But I think this is the week. We know he has the horsepower, and I think he's got the skills to win it in Talladega. And this was the week of Dale Earnhardt's birthday, so why not win it for the number 3 car? I think Austin Dillon surprises everybody and wins at Talladega.
That's a surprise pick, but good one for Dale Earnhardt's birthday.
Yeah, all right. Well, may the best man win. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Always entertaining. And thank you for watching the preview show delivered by FedEx. Have a great weekend, everybody.